There's a show, gonna get you through the day. Gonna play your favorite songs, make your troubles fade away. You're working and you're moving, 2 eyes on the clock. Your shift's almost over, yeah, it's almost time to rock. Put the pedal to the metal, blasting tunes on 10. Your night's about to start, let the music be within. And do-do-do, do-do-do. Oh, 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 yeah. It's the weight of the world pulling down on your life. Gonna feel like you're impatient, trying to survive. There's a moment when you stop thinking too sad. I gotta get over this, I need some help. Shout it out like the rhythm in the song. Let the good vibrations keep you rolling on strong. Relax and dream one day at a time. Let the beauty of the music start to heal your life. 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 Heal your life.
Oh, yeah, boy!
Be careful, baby. Congratulations on your recent engagement, buddy. Congratulations, guys.
This is my good friend Greg Horowitz. He's a fantastic photographer. A really good dude. Glad you came. We share a love for Dave Matthews. A lot of people don't. It's cool. No big deal. I'll tell you this story, but I won't play it. That'll wreck my throat. Tiberius is about my brother, Yanni. He's here. He's walking around. I call him Tiberius. I have for a really long time. We used to get really drunk. I used to go to his college.
Go on journeys.
They were pretty wild back then. He's mellowed out, but when we were young, he's the one that took me to all my first festivals, music. I would not be doing this without him. I owe him everything when it comes to music. One day we were in my buddy's house and I was playing his chord progression over there. We were in my buddy's bedroom, and I think Yanni grabbed the sheet. I don't know, but he put the sheet on or whatever. I was dancing around, and I was like, he looks like a Roman dude in a toga. And so I like, Tiberius, are you serious? It kind of just came out, and my buddy plays guitar, and named Hesse, which some of you know. He's in Jersey. I haven't seen him in a long time. But anyway, he was playing it with me. We kind of went around, he was dancing. And then in college, I was like, okay, so how do I make my brother into like the most badass dude on the planet in like character form? But then I get to save him at the end, so that makes me more badass. So that's what the whole song's about. I would play it for you, but it's really long.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, but if I mess up, there's so many guys. It's like essays worth of lyrics. I'll try it, but I'll do a couple versions. I'll skip a verse or two. Started the nasty man with a wicked plan from a foreign land. He was planning to kill the king and steal the queen. The great king was old and wise with 1,000 eyes in the form of spies. He knew of the evil scheme to kill the king and queen. The king sent his film Jews and his evil views and his wicked views. So he spent for his best night to stir up a fight. The king said that the fearsome night was not to fight. Seems he had too much to drink, passed out on the floor, too drunk to think. The king said he must sober up, cause if Tibby don't fight, then we're shit out of luck. Zeus's plan was almost complete, he intends to strike at the end of next week. Later on, Tibby came to, and the king's men told him what to do. He would ride into the great green mist where Zeus's lair was supposed to exist. Why are you serious? you. He flew on his horse till he was out of view. At the base of the great green mist, Tippy was stopped by an old mountain witch. She told him where to go at the price of his hair and a coin of gold. Zeus lived in the heart of a bog with creatures as guards surrounded by fog. He knew who was on his way, so he set some traps hoping for delay. A delay to the end of the week so a secret plan could be unleashed. Are you serious? Where's Siberia? At the edge of Zeus's bog, Tiberius waited and dined on a frog. Sat there in the great green mist till nightfall came, then he started his trip. He ascended through the trees, flying through the mist at the fastest speed, till it ended in a great tree of oak was directly above. Oh, Zeus found home. He could hear his wicked snores. He descended the tree and approached the door. Just then a guard awoke from his sleep to see Tiberius at the base of the tree. Tiberius, are you serious? Where's Tiberius? He did not wait. He killed them just to be safe. He did this without a peep while Zeus was inside, sound asleep. He crept in through the front door and up to the bedroom where he could hear Zeus snore. Because he soared into the bed where a pillow was placed to look like Zeus's head. Tiberius knew that he had been tricked and Zeus was there right next to him, holding an arrow to his head, saying, "Get down, boy, or you'll be dead." Then Tiberius, he heard a sound familiar to him from his hometown. It was the honk of his brother Mebes, who had come to his aid from the land of Steve. Mebes burst in through the door and shot Zeus down onto the floor. The two tied Zeus up real tight and sent him on his way to be in prison for life. Tiberius, are you serious? Yeah. Where's Tiberius? Or something like that. Did you say be there? You missed it, buddy. I'm not gonna play again.
You are.
My best what? Kron? My manager? Really? First of all, actually, it's a great story. He was known as the kid who could never stay awake through a whole total set. Forever. For like 2 years, I was like, Kron, his girlfriend right here. I remember him like passed out swimming in beer on the floor in the front of the stage. I remember him sleeping on the dance floor while people were like dancing around him and glow sticks jumping around him. Anyway, he was a rage. But one day, we had some management problems and we were trying to do it on our own. We weren't getting that many shows, and he called me up, and he, was clearly a very passionate fan. Someone told me a long time ago the best managers would be fans first, so I kind of took that to heart early. And I called him up. We were in the van. I called him up and said, "Hey man, we decided we're gonna let you be our manager, trial by error. I was like, if you suck and we fuck up, we're gonna fire you. But if you do great, I'll be very loyal." And he's the reason we are where we are. Him and Danny, the team of them got us. So we took a gamble and they crushed it for us, and they're still killing it. And I would never want another management team ever. So they're tattooed on my hand, so I hope I don't need another management team. Anyway, yeah. There's no song about Crown though, sorry, but
Who's like Apple?
The whole band, all their initials.
Mary.
All initials are tattooed on his fingers. The whole band.
Yo, we have a set tonight, man. I'm trying to save.
Come on!
Say it again. Say it again. Say it
I
again.
can tell you where barbecue came from. I won't play it, but
I think it was ignored.
the whole reason I do solo shows is because one of my very good friends, his name is Thomas. He's good friends with the ALO guys who wrote Barbecue. And his wife at the time really liked it. And he was like, I'm going to fly you out to LA.
I was getting tired.
He played for Corey's birthday on the lawn. I was like, oh, okay. He's like, but you have to learn how to use a loop pedal and like beatbox and all that shit. And I was like, what? He was like, you could do it. He's like, just figure it out. It's like, I don't want you just playing your guitar and singing. So I like freaked out and bought a looper and learned how to play it. And now I make a lot of money doing that. So.
Because you're fucking awesome.
So I owe that all to Barbecue. Is that weird? He was like, you have to learn Barbecue, you have to loop it. No, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna do originals, but you guys have heard me do Barbecue. I'll do one Brit ride.
Barbecue.
This is your party.
There's a lot of songs I'm so surprised you guys aren't asking me about. Brooke wrote it. I have nothing to say about it.
What's your favorite song?
Brooke's very talented at guitar. He writes a lot.
He's good.
And I have to learn it, and he plays with the capo, so I have to like unlearn it and then relearn it.
What's your favorite song?
It's my favorite song.
What
Yeah.
is your favorite song?
Or what song means the most to you?
Jack asked me to tell a story, but he's not here, so I don't know if I should tell it. I should tell it anyway.
That sounded like the right song right there.
Daydream Farmer, lyrically probably one of the more popular songs we have, and I don't remember writing any of the lyrics. My dad passed away when I was young, and my mom always said I had a good connection to him. He did a lot of cool stuff. He was a spiritual being, but not like religion type, like energy stuff. Anyway, Kelly heard me doing the chords, and she reminded me. So I had the progression. And Chris Shea, my roommate at the time, is here somewhere. He is around. I'm not sure if he's here, but he walked into my bedroom and was like, yo, play that new song. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I just took a nap. And he was like, no, play the new song. And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. He like, went over to my computer and turned it on and pushed play, and there was like a video of me playing Daydream Farmer. It was the first time I had heard of it. And then later my cousin Chris, who was very close to my father, kind of like figured out I was a musician and went online and heard me playing some of the stuff on Facebook and sent me a message saying like, call me right now. And so I called him and he was like, hey man, where did you get the lyrics for that song? And I was like, I wrote them. He's like, all right, well, weird, because I have a notebook of your dad's with all those words in them, like phrases and everything. So, I don't know if you don't believe in that stuff. That's cool, I don't care. But it happened. I'm not lying. So, can't see it, doesn't mean it's not there.
It's fucking crazy.
Jack specifically requested I tell that story, by the way. Normally I don't talk about that kind of stuff, but whatever. I like it when the sun shines as I'm stepping out to start my waking day. I hear the bacon sizzling, smells that throw me back into my memory. I tend to daydream constantly, cause reality is far too dull for me. It seems that all the caring, giving, loving and living could work against the grain. Can't stop the sky from falling down. It's the energy inside of me floating about. Live to love and let go while we're still around. Keep our earthly soul and soul to the ground. I like to think that all my life I've been in sync with my abilities. It goes to show no matter how you look at life, you learn from its heartache. It seems compassion could be the best reaction if we only spoke one language that screamed out love and peace. This place is screaming while we all just keep ignoring all the signs that we've been given to change our ugly ways. Can't stop the sky from falling down. It's the enemy inside of me floating about. Live to love and let go while we're still around. Keep our earth in your soul and your soul to the ground. I'll shut my eyes to try and stop the chaos building deep within my brain. I crave creation to find my satisfaction, all the while you were reacting to my inability. One mind can hinder all the love we have left over, filled with negative injustice, pouring hate into our names. My own solution is to block out the pollution. Trust my instinct as a human. Just sit back, relax, and dream. Can't stop the sky from falling down. It's the enemy inside of me floating about. Live to love and let go while we're still around. Keep our earth in your soul and your soul to the ground. Keep our earth in your soul and your soul to the ground. Keep our earth in your soul and your soul to the ground. Keep our earth in your soul and your soul to the ground. Thank you. Hey, look who it is. Mamina's the faunus in the tent. He came up to me at a bar I play at every Wednesday and was like, yo man, write a song about me. My last name's Mamina. So
How you were a busser.
I worked for you, didn't I?
A couple days.
A couple of days? It was like a month or two. I've been forbidden to play that song till tonight. If you see Mike, this is him right here in the Fishtail Tavern shirt. Wink at him, say thank you. He inspired that whole thing, and he's a good man. Love you, buddy. Seriously, one of the sweetest guys I've ever met. Good hearts are hard to come by sometimes.
Don't be underage in his car.
Don't be underage, you naughty. I was there that night. No, he said get the f out. Anyway. Poosh.
This
is Kyle.
Eddie clone?
There's a lot of Total family here that have been around for a really long time. This is Mary.
We're out of all of our fucking beer.
All
the kegs
one
are
of my
gone.
most favorite people in the whole entire world.
We have drank like 50
She's
gallons
stuck
of
by
beer.
me for a while now.
Maybe
Kyle,
more.
You rage. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. Professional partier. I look up to you. People should aspire to be as cool as you. Hey, this is professional. He supplied all the beer for this festival. Thanks, Kyle. This is what he knows. Just a big old rolling endorsement. I hope it's not a big deal. I'm going over time. Is that alright, Martin?
No, it's fine.
When we have time.
Well, it sounds pretty good out there. I don't know. Okay, song, anyone?
Hattie's Jam.
Hattie's Jam.
The most beautiful song you've written, man.
Tom's song I didn't write. A friend of mine wrote it. I stole the lyrics from him. For his birthday, though. For his birthday, I went back to my dorm. I recorded the song, and then I brought it back down to him and gave it to him. And he was like, "You mother! Oh, this is cool." So, okay, so I heard like 4 different songs. Honeyverse is the only political song I ever tried to write. All I would say about it is if I can remember correctly, the first verse is from the point of view of the person who's not agreeing with the government. This was during George Bush's whole thing, so I was in college, everybody was mad, whatever.
Oh, you agree now.
So it's like, you know, the first verse was about like personal anger, and then the second verse was, I went to Europe for a while and I realized how much Europeans hated Americans because of George. So that's what the second verse is about. And then the third verse is like from the point of view of the actual government, kind of, you know. But I've decided to keep my music out of politics.
Good.
So.
Good. It
Hey,
should all be
whatever
about
you want, I
fun.
don't give a shit.
Politics are not fun.
Someone said Hattie's Jam.
Yeah.
Into it.
Oh yeah.
Two different stories, but kind of okay. He was great. He was my best friend, and I wrote "How to Bake a McRap." He was alive for that. He heard it. He never got to see Twiddle play it, but he heard me and my buddy Lauren do it. We recorded it, sent it to him. He loved it. He was kind of like my biggest critic. You know, he's always giving me shit. Play better, play faster. You should play like bluegrass players, play faster, or not a flat pick, like, you know, all that shit. But he was super passionate about music, like more so than anybody I've ever met. And so when Twiddle started, you know, that's like what I was dealing with all through high school, like get better, be better, you know, play bluegrass, whatever. And then when Twiddle started, it like turned around. He's like, "You're great. Your band's great. Like, I can't wait to come see you." You know, he would always. Mary, you remember? He would always do this at the shows. He loved Mary's lasagna. He went to Mary's house. Kelly got to meet him. He was a really good guy. So, you know, what I've learned I've had a lot of people die, and it's part of life, and it is part of life. And as soon as you realize that, really all you can do is honor the spirit that they were and try and, you know, remember them as best you can. And, you know, people get sick of you talking about them, that's fine. You can respect and remember the memory on your own and in your own way. I just happen to be blessed with an instrument and a way to reach a lot of people. So, you know, I promise his mom and sister and everybody that no worries, he'll live on forever, don't worry about it. And that's where that song came from. And the second half of that was When It Rains, of course. She's here, but she's not actually here, but, hi. It's kind of a two-part. Like I said, life is hard. A good friend of mine's father is dying. She was my girlfriend at the time. He died. And my dad, I was young, and I was sitting on the corner of the bed. I didn't know what to say at all, other than I had a guitar. So I wrote the first two verses of that song as a way to try and express that it'll be okay one day. But then I realized it was like kind of a negative song. And then I met Kelly, and the third verse popped out, which is the happy one. So everything comes around full circle in the end. Sorry, that was a little heavy. A little bit ago, I turned on country radio. I heard Keith Whitley sing a sweet melody. And it made me think of you and all the wisdom you had too, and everything you ever taught to me. Well, it's so pretty to be proud of that lonesome bluegrass sound. And when that banjo rolls, I hear you singing sweet. And as you're mimicking the notes of the last guitar solo, you said, "Damn man, now that's just what you need." Well, I smiled and I laughed. I said, "How pretty you are, sweetheart." And I sat back and learned down every note. It's okay to be alone. You learn a lot about your own. It's a no-hate zone in turn. And when it's time to shut your eyes, inside there's light that gives me life, too blind to see, so pure, so free. The love you gave to those in need. Well, I'm here, my friend, this love won't end. I spread your word, no, I won't turn back when time's cut short, and all that's left is your sweet love. Out of bacon and rice, yeah. Well, your friends miss you, man. Woo! You ain't greet the brand new day. Look up your lies you lay. The shouts to make you play. Can't find no keys again. The brand's been due for weeks. You need this gig to eat. The car starts to leak. The ending's really weak. It won't start up inside. Try to find a ride. The bills weren't paid on time. The cell phone's lost the line. Problems won't go away. They keep piling on your plate. You just want to escape. You need to reawake. Now listen to the words I'm saying in this line, and your life will be just fine. And troubles do not stay. They get replaced with good time. Now you got a green light. Smile as you walk by, thinking about the day. Well, it's late, your legs won't rest today. Your body seems to ache. Your mind will win the race, burning by your sleep again. Night blooms from the sun, a long dark night undone. Another day of fun, waiting for some luck to come. Keep hoping for a day when things will go your way. And now decisions have been made, karma's finally found its way. The drinks say pass the time, they help me to unwind. The guilt is killing me inside your eyes, they need to reawake. Now listen to the words I'm saying in this line. Now your life will be just fine, and troubles do not stay. They get replaced with good time. Now you got a great life. Smile as you walk by, thinking about the day. It's gray, the rain pours down my face. The tears become erased, cleansing of my face, splashing down into my grin. My eyes become alive, I'm feeling left behind. A hidden world untied, creating all you see today. Clouds, they went away, forever dead I'm waiting. Karma finally found my plate, and now I'm smiling in the sun. We'll meet again someday. Smile then I say, when it rains it pours out, and now love can find its way. Now listen to the words I'm saying in this line, and your life will be just fine. And troubles do not stay, they get replaced with good time. Now you got a green light. Smile as you walk by, need to reawake. Now listen to the words I'm saying in this line. Your life will be just fine, and troubles do not stay there. Get replaced with good times. Now you got a green light. Smile as you walk by, thinking about the day. I'll do one or two more. Sounds like music's happening. You guys don't want to miss that.
We're listening to some great music right now, man, so fuck.
Well, B-Hop, I can't play an acoustic. That was my way of being like, I'm a good guitar player. You want me to write jazz? Fine. But no, seriously, B-Hop I wrote in shapes. If you look at the guitar right now from here, So you can see like these four little blocks, right? And then there's 6 strings. So if you look at it in form of shapes, if you just like separate it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And come up with as many different ways you can play that, right? And then so the whole thing is shapes. That's X's. Okay, so the thing doesn't make any sense musically, but if all of us are playing it at the same time, it sounds fine. Took the other guys, you know, the Theory boys. I don't know any of that stuff, but that's what's cool about that song. The only person that's ever come up to me and was like, "You wrote that using shapes, huh?" was Kenny Brooks from Rat Dog. He was sitting there. And he had to learn it all. And I guess on the sax maybe it's something similar. And he was just like, "Oh, nice job, kid." And I was like, so that, you know, you don't use your ear. You don't have to know everything. Cabbage Face Ryan wrote. He came home from Montana and I played it, Lucian. Patience, friend. And he had these lyrics, and he was like, "I want to use, you know, I want to make the chords cabbage or face or something." So we messed around with it. It's actually F-A minor C-E, which is face, but it's face. The only part in it that is cabbage is those notes right there spell cabbage, so that's what that whole part's about. And
Dude, this video
you know,
is so long.
It was big for Ryan to write lyrics and bring them to me and be like, "Let's do this, we're making this song." He never he was always like, "You write the lyrics, I'm gonna leave that to you. I don't." And he was on a